Hello friends, welcome to GK Academic channel. Now we are going to read about Indian technology quiz. The first question is, which of the following anti-satellite missile tested by India on 27th March 2019? The options are Mission Antrix, B. Mission Gagan, C. Mission Shakti, D. Mission Destruction. The answer is C. Mission Shakti. The explanations are, India successfully conducted its first anti-satellite missile tested on 27th March 2019, destroying low Earth orbit satellite in space by using a missile that covered a distance of 300 km to engage the target. Let us tell you that India became the fourth country to acquire such type of modern capability. The code name of ASAT is Mission Shakti. Question number 2. First World Climate Conference was organized in. The options are 1978 in Geneva, B. 1979 in Geneva, C. 1980 in Geneva, D. 1977 in Geneva. The answer is B. 1979 in Geneva. The explanations are, the 1979 World Climate Conference, now usually referred to as the First World Climate Conference, FWCC or WCC-1, was organized by a committee chaired by Robert M. White of the USA and held in the International Conference Center in Geneva from 12 to 23 February 1979. Question number 3. Which one is India's first operational remote sensing satellite? The options are A. IRS-1A, B. INSAT-1A, C. GS-81, D. PSLV-D3. The answer is A. IRS-1A. The explanations are, IRS-1A, the first of the series of indigenous state-of-art operating remote sensing satellites, was successfully launched into a polar sun Sriharikota orbit on March 17, 1988 from the Soviet Cosmodrome at Baikonur. Question number 4. Which of the following is the Academic Institute satellite? The options are Cartosat-2B, B. Kalpana-1, C. INSAT-2E, D. Satyabama-Sat. The answer is D. Satyabama-Sat. The explanations are, Satyabama satellite was built by the student of Satyabama University. Question number 5. Which of the following creature is linked with the moon pollution? The options are A. Tardigrades, B. Water bears, C. Both A and B, D. Neither A or B. The answer is C. Both A and B. A. Tardigrades, B. Water bears. The explanations are, tardigrades are a little creature, or also known as the water bears or mouse piglets. They have 8 legs and hands having 4 to 8 claws on each. It is said that they are one of the toughest and most resilient creatures on Earth. According to recent development and research, these tiny animals are polluting the moon that they started reproducing. Question number 6. The inventor of printing press was. The options are A. Marcel McLuhan, B. T.S. Aliloon, C. John Gutenberg, D. Frederick Barbier. The answer is C. John Gutenberg. The explanations are, goldsmith and inventor. John Gutenberg was a political exile from Mainz, Germany, when he began experimenting with printing in Strasbourg, France in 1440. He returned to Mainz several years later and by 1450 had a printing machine perfected and ready to use commercially. Question number 7. Which one is India's first satellite exclusively used for educational purpose? The options are A. ISRO, B. Reset-1, C. AMSAT, D. EduSat. The answer is D. EduSat. The explanations are, GS-83, known as EduSat, is made for a distance classroom education from school level to higher education. This was the first dedicated educational satellite. that provide the country with satellite-based two-way communications to classrooms for delivering educational materials. Question number 8. In which place the Indian Army has successfully test-fired two spy long-range anti-tank missiles? The options are A. Jodhpur, Rajasthan, B. Pokhran, Rajasthan, C. Mohau, Madhya Pradesh, D. Pune, Maharashtra. The answer is C. Mohau, Madhya Pradesh. The explanations are: the Indian Army has successfully test-fired two spike long-range anti-tank missiles at Mohau, Madhya Pradesh. Question number 9. Who developed the Sahin-1 missile? The options are A. National Defense Complex, B. NASCOM, C. NASCOM, D. Both A and B. The answer is D. Both A and B. The explanations are: the Sahin-1 missile is capable of delivering all types of warheads. It is land-based supersonic missile. The missiles was designed and developed by joint venture of the National Defense Complex (NDC) of Pakistan and NASCOM. Question number 10. Exposure to which light may accelerate aging? The options are A. Blue light, B. Red light, C. Yellow light, D. None of the above. The answer is A. Blue light. The explanations are: according to Oregon State University, prolonged exposure to blue light may accelerate aging even if does not reach your eyes. Light which comes from the phone, computer and household is also harmful. New research suggests that the light-emitting diodes that produce blue wavelength damage the cells in the brain as well as retina. Question number 11. Who coined the term biodiversity? The options are A. B.P. Singh, B. Carl Mobius, C. Sir A.J. Tansley, D. Walter G. Russell. The answer is D. Walter G. Russell. The explanations are: Thomas Lovejoy introduced the term biological diversity to the scientific community in a book. It rapidly became commonly used. 1985. According to Edward O. Wilson, the contracted form biodiversity was coined by W. G. Russell. The National Forum on Biodiversity was convened by Walter G. Russell. Question number 12. India's first mission to Moon Chandrayaan-1 was launched from the site. The options are A. Wheeler, Iceland, B. Balasur, C. Sriharikota, D. None of the above. The answer is C. Sriharikota. The explanations are: Chandrayaan-1, India's first mission to Moon, was launched successfully on October 22, 2008 from SDSC SHAR Sriharikota. The spacecraft was orbiting around the Moon at the height of 100 km from the lunar surface for chemical, mineralogical and photogeological mapping of the Moon. Question number 13. Which among the following was the 100th satellite launched by ISRO from Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh? The options are A. GS-8011, B. GS-8031, C. Carosat-2, B. Reset-2. The answer is C. Cartosat-2. The explanations are: the Indian Space Research Organization successfully launched a Cartosat-2 serious weather observation satellite along with 30 other spacecraft using its polar satellite launch vehicles, which lifted off from the Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. PSLV successfully launched 31 satellites in a single flight. Question number 14. Which institute invented method to generate the electricity from clothes drying in the natural ambience? The options are A. ISRO, B. IISc, D. IIT Gorakhpur, D. IIT Madras. The answer is C. IIT Gorakhpur. The explanations are: researcher at the Indian Institutes of Technology Gorakhpur, the Mechanical Department, generated electricity from clothes drying in a natural ambience. The research was done at the Dhobi Ghat. Question number 15. From which among the following place Nepal has launched its first satellite NepaliSat-1? The options are A. US, B. India, C. China, D. EU. The answer is A. US. The explanations are: NepaliSat satellite was launched by Nepal successfully from Virginia in the United States on 18th April 2019. Its aim is to gather detailed geographical information of the Himalayan nation. Question number 16. What is Aditya-Ll that is often mentioned in news? The options are A. Rover sent to Mars by Indian Space Research Organization ISRO. B. Half humanoid developed by ISRO for mission Gaganyaan. Option C. ISRO first scientific expedition to study the Sun. D. ISRO first telescope to study outer the atmosphere of the Sun. The answer is C. ISRO first scientific expedition to study the Sun. The explanations are: the Indian Space Research Organization is preparing to send its first scientific expedition to study the Sun, Aditya-Ll. It will perform continuous observation looking directly at the Sun to obtain the information about its atmosphere and magnetic field. Question number 17. Which one is India's first indigenous satellite launch vehicles? The options are PSLV, B ASLV, C GSLV, D SLV3. The answer is D SLV3. The explanations are: Satellite Launch Vehicle 3 was India's first experimental satellite launch vehicles, which was an all-solid four-stage vehicle weighing 17 tons with a height of 22 meters and capable of placing 40 kg class payloads in low Earth orbit. Question number 18. Which moon of Jupiter has been found to have the presence of water vapor? The options are A. Europa, B. Ariel, C. Titanium, D. Demos. The answer is A. Europa. The explanations are: NASA, the US space agency, has confirmed the presence of water vapor on one of the 79 moons of Jupiter. The researcher detected plume-like forms of water vapor above Europa icy surface, which were detected as a wavelength of emitted infrared light. Question number 19. Who was the first chairman of India Space Research Organization? The options are A. Kasturi Rangan, B. Vikram Sarabhai, C. Satish Dhawan, D. Homi J. Bhabha. The answer is B. Vikram Sarabhai. The explanations are: the Indian National Committee for Space Research was founded in 1962 under Department of Atomic Energy with Vikram Sarabhai as its chairperson, which 1969 became ISRO. Question number 20. Which among the following countries first reached the dark side of the moon? The options are A. India, B. USA, C. China, D. Russia. The answer is C. China. The explanations are: China probe Change 4 is the first ever probe to soft land on the far side or dark side of the moon. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and press the like button and share it to your friends. Thanks for watching.